basketball on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Brian Anderson at the table along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Here's the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Inside, we have Giannis and Lopez. Jackson out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Wizards, we've got Bilal Coulibaly. Sarr out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Carrington in at the 2. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, B.A., I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
So the Wizards will get the first possession. It's Poole on the wing. Some solid defense from Lillard. Lets it go from 14. It's rebounded by Washington. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
Yeah, and who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch.
Here's Milwaukee. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And so it's Washington with it. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Coulibaly. A rebound by Jackson. The Bucks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Here's Poole. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
0 for 4 to start this game. Some of it's execution, and some of it's just bad luck.
Prince, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Pass to Sarr. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Can't get it to fall.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Lillard looking around. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Total lack of hesitation. Lillard trusting his selections completely.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Brian Keefe and I were able to chat. We discussed the challenges a player like Giannis Antetokounmpo presents for his defense, and coach responded saying he's a handful for sure. I told our guys to make sure we seal up any lanes to the basket and just try to make him beat us with his jumper. It won't be easy, but coach feels like they'll be able to make it a little more difficult for Giannis. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Chance to check out some stats for Jordan Poole. Carrington. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so Prince will bring it up for Milwaukee. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Lillard with the ball. Over Poole. Offensive rebound. No luck on that one. Wizards trail by 7. Outside Coulibaly.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
A massive relief there. Getting a little bit frustrating for them until that bucket.
And the Bucks call time here.
DC family, it's time to welcome your Wizard Dancer.
So Washington ends up going with a new group. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Connaughton comes in for Prince. Trent, he's checked in for Jackson. And Wright subbed in for Damian Lillard. Here's Portis for 3. And the Bucks miss again. Now here's Kispert, guarded by Trent. Kispert, the pass to Valanciunas. Valanciunas, great positioning on the putback.
And Valanciunas loving that easy, too.
Milwaukee leading by 3. Right outside. Here's Trent. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Brogdon. 17 points in his last outing. Sinks it from distance.
The size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
Brogdon against Wright. Connaughton outside. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Brogdon. He's scoreless. Over Wright. Tried to bank it in, but it misses.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Bagley with the rebound. George outside. Pass to Brogdon. Over Wright. And Wright with the defensive effort. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Milwaukee out in front, up 5. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Well, Brent, league-wide, more and more points being scored. You see that tapering off at any point?
BA, with all the rule changes and what we're seeing in terms of the skill set of players growing, I mean, the scoring is just going to keep going. How far can we go? I don't know. I feel like we're topping off a little bit. The only way we're going to score more points in the game is add more time to the clock.
Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Brook Lopez, Damian Lillard out there with Jackson. Then it's Bobby Portis, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3 spot. Now here's Poole. Not a good performance from him in that loss to the Clippers. It's normal for guys to jump from team to team, Brent, but Kyle Kuzma has displayed real loyalty.
He clearly is starting to value what culture means and respects the time to build that up. He wants to be part of something special. And when you have players start to think that way, sometimes it translates to the court where they're more consistent and more reliable.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Kuzma.
There's all these little attributes to Kyle Kuzma's game that you start to see show themselves. He's developing as a passer and as a rebounder. I think his best basketball is still ahead of him.
Sarr's checked in for Washington. Coulibaly comes in for George. And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
Here's Carrington. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Lillard against Poole. Pulls up on the wing. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Yeah, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Poole. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. The 11-footer. And it's Coulibaly missing. Milwaukee leading by 5. Lillard right side. Oh, Lillard with the dunk.
And Damian Lillard one time rising up for everybody.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Sarr, covered by Lopez. And Sarr with the basket on the assist from Kuzma.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
Now here's Jackson. No made baskets yet. Yep, that one goes. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside Coulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Sarr's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And defensively, you just cannot let Sarr get that ball inside.
With the Bradley Beal trade, Washington made it clear they were going in a new direction, Brent.
Yeah, it felt like the Wizards were stuck in the Delaware just a little bit. They won 34 or 35 games for 3 straight seasons, and trading away Bradley Beal was an admittance to, hey, we've got to start over. We've got to do something to get some younger players in here on the roster and give us some flexibility. The future is now for the Washington Wizards.
Washington calls timeout. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Bucks going with a whole new group out there. And now with a break in the action, here's a look at some of the best passing big men in the league this season. The 4th spot held by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you have to credit the high basketball IQ of these bigs. They see the floor so well, and that's whether they're facing up or dishing out of the post.
Well, an offense that's unpredictable can be tough to guard. The ball doesn't go into the low post and never come out. It keeps moving thanks to their passing ability and playing unselfish basketball.
and they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Wright against Brogdon. Wright, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Second chance effort. Washington with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim, just couldn't capitalize.
Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Over Wright. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Milwaukee leading by 7. Here's Trent. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
They have no answer defensively inside.
1:02 left to play in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brogdon, the pass to Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
It's not going to be a soft finish when Valanciunas gets it inside. Count on him going up strong.
Pass to Green. Down low. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Trent's shot is off. And so it's Valanciunas who brings up the ball for Washington. 7-point differential. Poke loose. Pass to Brogdon. Kispert with the ball. Now Valanciunas. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Trent for 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Doc, as this team continues to develop, what's going to be most critical to really taking your play to the next level?
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Well, for the Bucks, and you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
They've really established themselves in the glass. Being dominant there has been extra possessions, which they've cashed in on. Now they just got to, bring the same energy to the second half.
Kenny, what's your take on Washington so far?
Hey, Ernie, it's not hard to see why they're down at this point. They're not even shooting 35% from the field. They've got to come up with some new wrinkles. If they could create better shots, then they have a better chance.
And that'll do it for us.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Wow, Damian Lillard really having a great game.
I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
The Bucks leading by 7. Kyle Kuzma out there with Sarr. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Carrington in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Wizards. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. Brents, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Goes back up. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the game.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Well, Brent, since 1980, the Wizards have had home court advantage in the playoffs just one time.
BA, do you want to have anything that you want to share that's positive about the Wizards? I mean, this team has not made it out of the second round in that span, so hard to envision that happening anytime soon. We got a long way to go.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Milwaukee leading by 8. Lillard outside. Over Poole. And that one's good. Lillard's got 9 points.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's Carrington after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
Well, there was a moment after Milwaukee swung the Lillard trade where they were viewed as favorites to win it all, Brent.
That moment did not last long, BA. I mean, that was talk right before training camp because that Lillard trade happened so late in the offseason. These guys just never defensively got themselves back on the same page that they were at the championship level. And until that gets maintained, they could be in the middle of the pack.
George, he's checked in for Washington. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Milwaukee leading by 8. Lillard outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by George. And for the Wizards, they're shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
The putback. Here's Sarr. Goes up again. Rebounded by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Carrington. Wizards trail by 10. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Poole against Prince. Poole, the pass to Sarr. Here's Carrington. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Poole. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Connaughton comes in for Prince. Milwaukee leading by 10. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain for winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. Inside, here's Jackson. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Carrington to the middle. George against Connaughton. Shots blocked. Jackson on the wing, defended by Kispert. Jackson, the pass to Lopez. It's rebounded by Washington. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Carrington, defended by Lillard. Carrington no good. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They've led by as much as 10. Now here's Jackson. Defense is right there. Here's Lopez. Rebounded by Kuzma. The Wizards trail by 7. Here's Carrington. It's hauled in by Connaughton. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Lopez. Rebounded by Kuzma. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's George. And the 17-footer goes down. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No good on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Bucks ahead. They lead by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Moment ago, head coach Doc Rivers in the huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
You know, to compete at the highest level, this is the kind of thing you have to do. In quarter strong.
Yeah, the best teams know how to manipulate these situations to their advantage. Let's see how they do.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Milwaukee, Gary Trent is out there with DeLon Wright. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then there's Taurean Prince. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Wright. Pass to Green. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Washington.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Wright against Brogdon.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup, you want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now here's Wright. Here's Prince.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
So for the Wizards, George, he's checked in for Bagley. And it's Jordan Poole in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Poole against Green. And stolen by Green. Here's Prince. And he banks in the layup.
This is just what they needed right now. A strong defense and smart offense to give their slim lead a boost.
Kispert outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Poole from long range. Washington again can't hit.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself or whiffing a bit on that one.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. It's just very solid offense.
And it's Washington with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Poole shot is off.
There's aggressive, and then there's trying to do too much. This scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Kept alive. Antetokounmpo. Off target at the rim.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Pass to Coulibaly. And here's Poole. Looking to get back on track. Poole work in the interior.
Poole streaking past the defense. Looked like he had another gear he got to.
The Bucks leading by 5. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, you settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he applauded their shooting and their shot selection, saying, "We're taking the right threes, not forcing anything. Keep doing that, and they'll continue to fall." Makes the game easy, doesn't it?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. George. The kick out to Poole, to the paint. Tries yet again. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
And it's Washington with the ball. Poole, the pass to Sarr. Kuzma outside. Driving in, and it's Kuzma finishing it off.
Leaving no room for mistakes as Kuzma rises up.
And the Bucks call time here. They're in front by 7. 1:04 left to play in the fourth quarter.
Down your feet and get loud.
Koulibaly, he's checked in for George. The Bucks also with a sub. Jackson, he's checked in for Trent. Poole against Lillard. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lillard. Let's go with a 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Poole, the pass to Kuzma. Goes back up. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's Lillard. And another miss by Milwaukee.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Bucks. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. So we see the Bucks get the win here.
That's the end
Just
of
a
the game.
gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Safely.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game?
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce.